Hello students, welcome to Shantha Lakshmi IAS Academy International Relations Explained series. In this video, we are going to discuss about Indian Ocean Commission and we are going to solve a model prelims question based on this topic. Coming to the details, Indian Ocean Commission is the only intergovernmental organization of Africa composed exclusively of its island nations. It was created to protect the interests of Western Indian Ocean islands. Before going into further details, let us make ourselves familiarized with what constitutes Western and Eastern Indian Ocean. If you can look at the map, Indian Ocean can be roughly divided into Eastern Indian Ocean and Western Indian Ocean. Countries like Somalia, Kenya, Tanzania, Mozambique, South Africa, Madagascar, and some other countries comes under Western Indian Ocean. Whereas countries like India, Sri Lanka, Malaysia, Indonesia, Australia, and some other countries comes under Eastern Indian Ocean. I hope now you are clear with which countries comes under Eastern and Western Indian Ocean. Coming back, it was created by Port Louis Declaration in the year 1982 and was institutionalized in Seychelles in the year 1984 by Victoria Agreement. Now the word institutionalized means coming into practice, which means IOC started its function from the year 1984. IOC headquarters are in Port Louis, Mauritius. IOC has 7 observer members. They are China, European Union, Malta, International Organization of La Francophonie, which is a 54 French-speaking nations group, UN, Japan, India. They became observers of IOC in March 2020. Because India became observer member of IOC, this year IOC will be important for prelims examination. IOC consists of 5 member states. They are Seychelles, Comoros, Madagascar, Mauritius, and Reunion. Remember, Reunion is an overseas region of France. That's why the flag of France. Now coming to its objective, IOC wants to foster ties of friendship among the member countries and also spread solidarity, which means unity through cooperation in projects covering sectors like food safety, gender and society, blue economy and fishing, environment, climate, and energy. Now, what is the significance of becoming an observer member of IOC for India? It lends great significance to India's Sagar policy. Sagar means security and growth for all in the region. It was launched in 2015 and it is India's strategic vision for Indian Ocean region. Through this policy, India wants to deepen economic and security cooperation with its maritime neighbors and assist in building their maritime security capabilities. Joining IOC as an observer also boosts engagement with islands in the Western Indian Ocean. It will also boost ties with France. As we know, Reunion is an overseas region of France. So through Reunion, our ties with France can be boosted. This is all about Indian Ocean Commission. Now let's solve a model prelims question based on this topic. Often, UPSC asks questions like, which of the following countries are members of so-and-so organization? For example, in UPSC Prelims 2020, they have asked about member countries of G20. On the similar lines, let us solve a model prelims question based on this topic. The question is, which of the following countries are members of IOC? Reunion, Comoros, India, Mauritius, Maldives. And the options are A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, B 1, 2, 3, 4, C 1, 2, 4, 5, and D 1, 2, 4. Now, how to tackle these kind of questions in the exam? Do we need to remember each and every international organization members? See, it is practically hard to remember everything because there are so many international organizations and their members often do overlap and it can be confusing. So while attempting these type of questions, try to eliminate odd one out first. Then how do we know which one is the odd one out here? This we can know by focusing few things while studying about those organizations. The first thing you need to focus while studying about those organizations is know whether India is a member or not. So as we know, India is an observer but not a member of IOC. So eliminate the options that has India. Now we eliminate A and B. Now we are left with option C and D. Here we can see clearly that 1 to 4 is common in both the options C and D. That means Reunion, Comoros and Mauritius are definitely the members of IOC. But the confusion can occur whether Maldives is a member of it or not. We often face this situation in prelims where we are left with chances of marking right and wrong are equal. And in this case, one may commit the mistake of thinking that Maldives is a member of IOC as it is in Indian Ocean. Then how to be sure in exam whether Maldives is member of it or not? That's where the tool of visual memory comes handy. That is, make it a habit of marking those member countries of any organization in your Atlas or Google Maps and revise them regularly so that the visual will etch into your memory. Here, for example, if you can recall this map where only the 5 IOC countries were marked and there is no marking of Maldives, which is here. Or if you can recall that IOC is about only the Western Indian Ocean island nations, whereas Maldives is slightly on the eastern side. So it cannot be a member of IOC. By this, we can easily eliminate Maldives and your answer would be D. So you don't need to remember everything under the sun. UPSC is also not asking you to mug up the facts, but it is testing whether do you have the ability to focus on the right things. Like in this case, it will check whether you know the fact that India is not a member of IOC, but an observer, and IOC is only about Western Indian Ocean island nations, but not all Indian Ocean nations. I hope you understood how to approach any topic and how to handle such type of questions in the exam. Moving on, UPSC also often asks questions like, arrange the following countries from north to south or from west to east. As we are discussing about the Indian Ocean island nations in this video, here are some of the important island nations of Indian Ocean. Let's arrange them from north to south. The first country that we encounter when we move from north to south is Socotra Island, second is Maldives, third is Seychelles, fourth is Chagos, fifth is Comoros, sixth is Madagascar, seventh is Mauritius, eighth is Reunion. Here, one may get the doubt that Madagascar is ending after Reunion. So shouldn't Madagascar come after Reunion? Look, when you have such type of confusion, try to do this. Point the first piece of land that you encounter when you are moving from north to south. After Comoros, here we are touching Madagascar. So the order goes as Madagascar, Mauritius, and Reunion. So in any given particular direction, the first portion of land that you encounter is important, but not the end portion. If we go from south to north, the first portion of land we encounter is this. Then the order goes as Madagascar, Reunion, and Mauritius, and so on. So using this, try to arrange countries of southeastern region. They are Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, Singapore, Myanmar, Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam. Try to arrange them from west to east and post your answers in the comment section below. I hope now you are comfortable with the topic IOC and how to solve prelims question based on such topic. If you found this content helpful, then please do like, share, and subscribe to Shantha Lakshmi IAS Academy. Stay tuned for more content on international relation topics. Thank you.